afternoon, everyone, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. And thank you all for being here to share this milestone with us. My name, in case you didn't already know, is Madison Dang. Yes, dang, as in dang it, a phrase I'm sure quite a few of you have spoken throughout this year, whether you forgot your laptop charger, lost your homework, came to class late. It's been a tough year for all of us, but we made it. As we celebrate the next chapter of our lives, it is an incredible honor to stand before you all today, not just as a student, but as the voice of a journey, one that began long before I ever stepped foot in a classroom. Today, I would like to share a story with you, along with a bit of history. April 30, 1975, North Vietnamese tanks stormed the presidential palace in Saigon, marking the end of the Vietnam War and the start of the communist regime in South Vietnam. Millions of South Vietnamese men, women, and children packed tightly onto fishing boats, carrying almost nothing but the clothes on their back and the hope that somewhere across the ocean they might reclaim their dreams. Hundreds of thousands would never make it to see dry land ever again, perishing on the journey. The night of July 10th, 1977, a young Vietnamese boy and his family huddled in their completely darkened hut, knowing that tonight they would either die together or be free. Like the many others before them, they said their final, uncertain goodbyes to their home and to each other as they set off into the seemingly endless waters. Their week-long voyage led them to a refugee camp in Thailand, where the struggle for survival continued for the next 5 months. Fortunately, they were granted political asylum from the United States, where a new life awaited them. Several thousand miles away, another journey was about to embark on her path across the ocean. In the 1960s and 70s, the Cultural Revolution aimed to purge certain elements from Chinese society, including capitalist and Western ideology. In 1983, a 12-year-old girl said her goodbyes to her father, boarding a plane and leaving China with no money in her pockets. Her maternal ancestors had been Western educated, an association that marked them as targets of persecution during the revolution, losing their fortunes and their future. With quiet determination, she traveled by herself to the US, where she would eventually join her mother and older sister as they worked tirelessly to gain back the life they had lost. Now, the difficult paths of that young boy from Vietnam and that young girl from China have converged, and they are both here today, so I would like to extend a special thanks for all the ways they have inspired and supported me. Dad, Mom, thank you. From struggling students working part-time to support their families, to a doctor and a business owner, from raising 3 young and very annoying children to sitting here watching their last child graduate from high school, my parents have taught me that anything is possible. They crossed oceans, leaving behind everything familiar to give me the chance to stand here today. Their journey was not easy, but they kept going because they believed in something better on the other side. And now, each of us graduates stands at the edge of our own ocean, with unknown waters ahead. For some of us, that might mean having to find where you belong in a new and unfamiliar place. For others, that might mean having to live on your own, do your own laundry, find your own dinner. We will all face waves, moments of doubt, change, and growth. Some days will be calm, but others will push our strength and our faith to the limits. There will be countless storms, and at times, the waters may seem endless. But I have learned from my parents that while the ocean may be vast, we have the strength to navigate it, to chart our own path, and to arrive on the shores of our dreams. And when we sail forward with courage, purpose, and each other, there is no storm we cannot face, and there is no ocean we cannot cross. As you leave home and step into a new world, carry your hopes and dreams with you, and remember that your adversities will pass, and better times are ahead. And if you ever get lost on your journey, you can always look to those who crossed their oceans before us, our parents, mentors, teachers, for guidance. They have weathered storms of their own, and their stories can help light our way. With that in mind, I would like to honor the many teachers who have guided my classmates and me. There are so many incredible, impactful educators that I would love to mention, but if I listed them all, then we'd be here until tomorrow morning. So, to all of you, please know that your impact has not gone unnoticed, and we are deeply grateful for everything you have done. I would also like to thank all the friends, siblings, parents, and everyone else who has supported and guided us so that we can sit here on the stage today. Graduates, remember these people when you leave home, no matter how far away you go, and do not forget to call your parents. I wish you all good luck on your journey. Congratulations, Briarcrest Christian Schools class of 2025.